welcome back to the Anova Peterson Life with Cancer YouTube channel. Today is day 2 of our 7-day Pilates series. For today, we are going to be doing our exercises standing. We're going to be focusing a little bit more on our lower body and balance, engaging our core throughout all of these exercises, and we will also have some upper body movements as well. Let's begin with our warm-up. So go ahead and start off in a standing position. Again, we want to make sure we are in a good position to begin our workout. So go ahead and make sure our feet are about shoulder width apart. We are having a slight bend in our knee to increase our stability, engaging our core and keeping our good upright posture. We are going to start off with a few deep breaths. So go ahead and inhale, hold that inhale, and exhale. We're going to do a few breaths here, just inhaling and exhale. One more deep breath, inhale and exhale. Go ahead and add in some arm movements. So as you're inhaling, reach up, hold that inhale, and exhale out. If that's causing you any shoulder discomfort, go ahead and lift only to the side and lower. Inhaling and exhale. One more deep breath here. Go ahead and inhale and exhale. Good. We're going to next do an arm swing. So we're just going to swing our arms across our body, going from side to side, keeping this move nice and controlled, only twisting slightly, feeling our muscles start to warm up in our upper body and our core as you're bracing for that twist. Beautiful job. Good. Going from side to side. Starting to get that blood flowing. And last one. Good. Go ahead and meet me back in that neutral standing position. We are going to finish off with a reach to the opposite side and back down. Reaching and back down. If that's causing you any discomfort, go ahead and just reach out in front of you instead of overhead. Still feeling that nice stretch throughout your shoulder and your arm. Good job. Really extending throughout your whole body, reaching your fingertips up to the sky. Good job. Reaching down. Go ahead and reach one more time on each side. Beautiful job. Last one. Rest. For our first section, we are going to be focused on our lower body, doing some different lower body exercises, working our muscles there, and also focusing on our balance, maintaining that stability throughout our core for all of these different movements, really focusing on coordination and balance and lower body strength. If you'd like to have a chair or another object nearby for increased stability and support, you're totally welcome to do so. And I would recommend having that just in case for any of these moves if you feel the need to hold on and have that assistance. You want to make sure that your core is engaged. You're not leaning back, leaning forward, keeping that upright position. Lifting and lowering. Go ahead and keep going here. We're going to do a few more reps. Feeling that activation in your calf and feet muscles throughout your lower legs. Bracing our core, keeping our shoulders relaxed, and focusing on our balance. Good job. Last heel raise. Pressing up and lowering. Great job. We are going to do something similar now, where we are going to be lifting, instead of our heels, we're going to be lifting our toes off the mat. So you're going to keep your heels pressed and just lift your toes off. Just like that. For this exercise, trying not to rock backwards, but keeping your body upright, even as you're lifting your toes, even if that's just a very small movement. Sometimes I'm even losing my balance. Good job. So again, keeping our body upright, slight lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good job. Lift. We're going to do a few more, just lifting our toes. Lift. And last one. Good job. Next up, we have some standing marches. So go ahead and reset that position, having a slight knee bend or engaged. And we are just going to march in place, using our core to lift our knee and lowering that leg back down. Lifting and lowering. Only lifting that knee to where you feel comfortable. If that's a smaller movement, same thing, just lifting and lowering. Good job. Marching in place, engaging our core as you lift that knee, feeling that stability in your standing leg. Good job. Keep marching, keeping our hands by our side. Really feeling that standing leg activating and using our balance and control. We're going to do a couple more marches. And you're welcome to stay kind of at this level, but if you want to add on a little bit, we are going to go ahead and do a hold at the top and lower. It's going to be about 3 seconds. If you want to put those hands out, we're going to hold and lower. So go ahead and lift for 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Shift that weight to the other leg. Lift for 3, 2, 1, lower down. Good job. Keep going. Lift for 3, 2, 1, and lower down. If you want to do that hold, but lift a little bit lower, that's totally fine too. Just do that lift for 3, 2, and lower. One more on each leg. Lift and lower. Last one. Lift and lower. All right, go ahead and bring those arms back down to our side. We have a few more moves. Our next one, we're going to be doing front raises. So you're going to pick one leg. We're going to stay on that leg the whole time. And what you're going to do is you're just going to lift our legs straight out in front of you and lower. Same as all the moves, only lifting to where you can maintain good balance and muscle control. You should feel that hip muscle and quad muscles start to work a little bit, but it shouldn't feel like any pinching or pain in your hip. Lifting and lowering, either using that chair for support or trying it without that chair, making sure you're having good balance and control. We're just going to do a few on this leg. Beautiful job. Lifting and lowering. You should start to feel that standing leg really work and that lifting leg activating. Last one. Lift and lower. Go ahead and lift and lower. Good job. We're going to repeat that exact same motion, just using our opposite leg. We're going to stay with those front raises. So we're just going to do the same thing. Kind of give yourself a quick break. And then whenever you're ready, start with those front raises, lifting that opposite leg. Lifting straight out in front of you and lowering. Lifting straight and lowering. Making sure as you're lifting, you're not rocking your shoulders back, but you're keeping your shoulders up the entire time as you're lifting and lowering. Pushing through that stand balance. You want to put your arms out, down, wherever you feel the most balanced. Beautiful job. A few more seconds here, lifting and lowering. 3 more, lift and lower. 2 and 1. Good job. Go ahead and give yourself a quick break. Shake out those legs if you need to. We're going to do a similar move, but we're going to be lifting instead of straight out in front. We're going to be lifting to the side. For this one, you don't want to be tilting too much, but you want to be keeping your core upright, shoulders relaxed, and just lift that leg straight out. Bringing the side of your foot pointing out. Good job. Using that chair if you need to keep it upright. If you want to step away from that chair, just make sure you're not tilting as you're lifting, but you're keeping our shoulders up and just moving our lower body. We have a few more. You're doing amazing. Feeling that tension and your hip muscles working. Good job. Last one. Good. Go ahead and reset. We're going to repeat on our other leg. And whenever you're ready, start those lifts to the other side. Same thing here. You're not tilting. You're keeping your shoulders up. Good job. Lift. And lift. Putting your hands wherever you need to make you feel the most balanced. Good job. Lift. 3 more. 2 and 1. Good. Hopefully you're starting to feel those muscles really working. We have one more lower body movement and then we're going to switch it up. For our last move, we're going to be doing raises to the back. If you're using that chair, I'd recommend facing that chair so you have the most even stability. And you're just going to lift that leg backwards with control. For this one, it's super important that you're not feeling any tension in your lower back. You're only using that leg to lift. If you're not using the chair, making sure you're engaging that standing leg and not tilting forward as you lift back, keeping our shoulders upright. Good job. We're going to do a few more. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. We're going to go ahead and repeat that with our last leg. We're going to do raises to the back here, making sure that there's a slight bend in our standing leg to keep us nice and stable. Lifting and lowering, not having any arch in the lower back, keeping our back straight. Good job. Again, if you're using that chair, holding that in front of you. Good job. We're going to do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and give yourself a rest. Shake out those legs if you need to. And that is the end of our lower body sequence. Our next section, we are going to be doing some exercises to focus on our upper body strength. For this section, if you'd like to use a set of light weights, feel free to. But you can also do all of these exercises without using weights and still get those same benefits. So we are going to start off, even if you want to use weights for this section, the first exercise is going to be without weights. We're going to be doing some arm circles. So you're going to raise your arms to wherever feels comfortable. And we are just going to do small circles with our hands to the back. Making sure, again, as always, we are standing upright, back straight, slight knee bend to increase our stability. squeezing those arm muscles. Starting to feel our upper body get warm. Good job. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna give our arms a quick little rest here, and we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna circle it to the front. So whenever you're ready, raise those arms again to wherever is comfortable and just circle to the front. Good job. Making sure those movements are small and controlled. Same posture here. Starting to feel those muscles in our shoulders really warm up. Good job for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower. If you are using weights, go ahead and grab them now. If not, no worries. Just using a light set of dumbbells, we're going to start off with a bicep curl. So what that looks like is we're going to keep our elbows in line with the side of our body. Our palms are going to be facing out. And super slow and controlled, you're just going to curl those hands to meet your shoulders, working in whatever range is comfortable to you. If that means only lifting up halfway, that is totally fine. Making sure as you lift, we're not leaning back at all. Good job. Planting our feet into the mat, engaging our core to lift. Almost done here. Keep pushing through, feeling that tension in our biceps. 3, and 2. Super slow. Last 1, and 1. Good job. Go ahead and bring those arms to our sides. For our next move, I'm going to go ahead and show you. We're going to lift up to the front, circle our arms to our side, and lower. If that's causing any discomfort, go ahead and just make that range of motion a little bit smaller. So you're only going to lift to as far as you feel comfortable. Lifting straight up, circling around to the side, and lowering. Making sure our palms are facing down, lowering to the side. Good job. We have 2 more. Making sure the only thing that is moving is your arms. Our body's not rocking at all. And rest. Good job. We're going to continue that movement, except we're going to do it in reverse. So we're going to raise to the side and turn to the front, and then lower here. Again, only lifting to where you feel comfortable. Moving to the front and lowering. Bracing that core to avoid tension in our back. And we have 3 more. Last 2. And final 1, lift. And lower. Good job. We are going to do 1 more move here. Go ahead and shake out our arms. Put those weights down for a second if you need to. We have our last movement. For this one, it's called a serve the platter. You're going to bring our elbows in, similar to how they were positioned for those bicep curls, except instead of, we're going to move our wrists to the outside a little bit, and you are just going to extend and bring that back in. Only extend to where you feel comfortable, so you can totally do that halfway. Don't need to extend all the way. Making sure, as you're extending, the rest of your body is staying in place. Bringing those elbows back down to your waist. Good job. And we have 2 more. Keep pushing here. Last one. Extend out, bracing our core, and in. Go ahead and bring those arms down. Put those weights down if you're using them. And that is the end of our upper body strength sequence. All right, we are going to finish off with a couple quick stretches after working our upper body muscles. So for our first one, go ahead and bring our arms to the back. If you can, go ahead and grab your hands and kind of press back, feeling that stretch in our shoulders and our chest. If not, reach as far back as you can and just press to the back, feeling that nice opening here in our shoulders. Nice stretch. Good job. We're just going to hold for a few seconds here. And go ahead and relax. Bring those arms back down. We're just going to stretch across our body, taking one arm and pulling that to the side, feeling that beautiful stretch throughout our upper body. Good job. Only pulling as far as you can. And relaxing those arms, doing the same thing on our other side. Focusing on deep breaths, feeling that stretch. Good. Relax those arms. Give them a nice little shake. Amazing job, everyone. That was our day 2 of our Pilates series. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope to see you all in day 3.